Good evening, YouTube. And if it's not evening where you are, oh well, take it up with the Lord. We are forever in the day. My name is Brian.
And I'm Tish.
And we have a wonderful video for you today.
Today we're going to do questions from our question card.
They're not ours.
Well,
we
no.
don't own those.
We bought these. We haven't created any yet. But these, we're going to pick one of these decks and do 20 questions.
She said both of them.
No, we're going to choose one. We're going to choose one.
What do we choose?
Which cards do you want to use? Close your eyes so you can pick which one.
Why would I pick?
Because the cards are in my hand. Close your eyes. Don't peek.
I'm peeking for it.
Okay, pick one.
That one.
Wrong way.
That one.
Wrong way.
The Lord is always the right way.
Well, okay, but that's not where the cards are.
Well, how am I supposed to know where the cards are? You told me to close my eyes.
In front of you.
That one.
Now, just pick one.
That one.
Okay.
If you wanted to do it, so you could have just did this one.
I didn't want that one.
So why did you do the other
No,
one?
I'm saying it was supposed to be random. Go ahead. Come on.
It wasn't very random.
Shuffle them up on the camera.
It's supposed to off camera? I thought they already shuffled.
No. Well, I did shuffle them, but...
Can you explain to them what the cards are?
So they're just question cards. It's called Tonight Let's Talk. It's a card game.
Where'd you get them from?
Don't know. I think somebody bought these for us. I think somebody bought these for us because I bought these, the Our Moment, and it's good for date night or just, you know, for just spending time just sitting here talking and you want to ask questions out the norm. It spark good conversation depending on the cards you pull, because some of them we have to skip because they be horrible cards.
I would have taken them to a restaurant or nothing.
Why?
You want to sit down at a table at a restaurant, pull out a deck of cards and get to going?
Half a deck. I would.
That's insane.
Hey man, I got these cards.
See? I don't know why you said it like that.
I'll put them on my purse.
All right. How are we doing?
So split them in half and just give me one half and you take the other half. And whatever question that we pull is the question that we're going to answer. All right, I'll go first.
Yay.
This question says, could you date a person with children? If so, are you prepared to be a step parent if things progress?
No. I would never date someone with children. I would never marry someone with children. I do not agree with being a step parent in any way, shape, or form.
He's a liar.
I am a stepfather. I did decide to date her when she had children.
No. I had a child. We had our 2 kids later in life. So.
Could you? What if I had a child?
I could. Because the way I always thought about it is, if I wanted someone to accept me and my daughter as a package, why would I not be able to do the same for someone else? So.
Could be selfish.
I'm not selfish, though.
Next card. When was the last time you cried and why? Last time I cried was last night in church. Because I was worshiping the Lord.
It's the same.
She wasn't crying. I was crying.
It's the same.
Worshiping the Lord, as I should.
We had a great night last night at church. We had a thing called Encounter Night, and it was just to be in God's presence. Good night.
It was really good. It was really good.
I'm going to revamp this question. What is the first thing you notice about your wife? Because it says the opposite sex.
Well, you would say your husband because you don't have a wife.
But I'm asking.
The question is for you.
It's for both of us.
If she posed the question, she needs to answer the question.
The first thing that I noticed about him.
Don't lie. Don't,
I'm not going to lie.
lie
The first thing that I noticed about him. Well, we were over the phone. So the fact that he actually, I was able to engage in conversation with him.
Nah, homie, physical appearance.
Physical appearance, your eyes.
Ain't nothing special with my eyes.
They're really pretty and they're like, I promise you they are.
You got raccoon eyes.
It's like a pretty brown in the sunlight.
Ooh, mud brown.
It's not mud.
So pretty.
It's not mud. Get closer to the camera.
I can't believe you're going to sit here and lie.
And his lips.
See, now that's a more acceptable.
And his butt.
That's the first thing.
Well, your eyes and your lips.
what her issue is or why. Just pretend she never said that last one because that was pretty crazy.
You are next. Answer the question.
Oh, yours actually your eyes because you have a really pretty eye shape. Yeah. I'm trying to. Have you ever cheated? If not, what's the closest thing you ever came to cheating? Oh, shoot.
It's getting real. No, I've never cheated. Not my area. Yeah, I'm a horrible liar. I don't know why he laughing so hard. I'm a horrible liar. My conscience wouldn't allow it. So the answer for me is absolutely not. Your turn. Cheat. Not on me though.
Would you say yes and move on?
Nah, come on, tell the whole story.
I have to tell the whole story.
Okay, tell half.
That's not what the card says.
Come on, just tell half of it. It's good for the
Card
video.
does not say that. It just says, "Have you ever?" Yes, it was an unfortunate mistake a long time ago. Better man
I
now.
know this story.
It's not a story to tell.
I want to know.
Can you go to the next card?
How would you describe your spending habits?
In repair, getting better. I don't know. Man, I mean, we're getting there.
Not we, you. We're talking about you.
But we spend together.
All the time. I'm the queen of saying no
It's not true.
when he asks.
Yeah,
He
when
asks every other week to buy a
ask,
fight. Hey, babe, it's a fight.
it's not every other week. I watch a UFC fight on pay-per-view like maybe.
Is it pay-per-view still?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I guess you are paying per view.
But it's only like once every 2 months, if that.
I like Amazon.
I'm about to say, stuff be coming to the house constantly.
Not constantly. That's not true.
Constantly.
Okay.
So
go ahead, ask your question.
See how this is going already, y'all. What's the worst mistake you've ever made in a relationship, and what did you do to fix it?
Staying in an abusive relationship, and what did I do to fix it? I left. Start healing. Straight to the point.
Worst mistake. I guess there was a point in time in our relationship, even I guess not recently, but within the past 2 years, I would say, throwing around the D word, which is divorce, in not a positive way. I mean, I guess there's no positive way to.
Divorce is great.
Yeah.
No.
But just using it in a way that was not conducive to our marriage and what we are supposed to be doing as children of God that have been brought together. And what have I done to fix it is not do that anymore and not bring up divorce ever. So.
Do you feel both partners should contribute equally to all household bills? Why or why not?
That depends on if both partners are working. Because if she's not working and I'm working, how is she going to contribute equally to the bills? That doesn't.
I think it's a conversation that each couple has to have amongst themselves.
I think if she was working, yeah, call for that money. Light bill, water bill. What you doing?
See that, but I think that's acceptable. Those are like the minor bills.
And the gas.
Minor.
So what?
Yeah.
What else is it?
Nothing. Next question.
Oh, the phone bill. Internet
What?
bill. There you go. Yeah, now it's getting a little rocky. But I'm paying the rent.
Mortgage. Anyway.
See how these questions go? What is your ultimate relationship deal breaker?
I don't think I've ever thought about that. Because I've been in the worst of worst situations. Not with
Not
him.
the worst of worst.
Being in an abusive relationship is pretty much the worst.
Could be worse.
Yeah. A deal breaker in marriage. Cheating and having a baby. That's a deal breaker.
Yeah. I mean, I guess, yeah. If you cheated and got pregnant, that'd be pretty terrible.
I think most things you can work through. This is not like Fences. I don't know if anybody saw the movie Fences, but it was a great movie, and the wife was extremely strong. And when I watched it, I'm like, could I have? But she did. So it's possible. I think that's just not I just don't see that. And Lord, that's not my portion.
I mean, whatever God says, right? I'm not saying I'm going to go out and do that. I'm just saying.
What did that have you say?
Should.
I'm not going to. It's just asking about bank accounts, getting married. Would you share a bank account? Yeah.
We do share a bank account.
If you could only save one, your mother or your significant other, who are you saving and why?
Ooh, that's a good one. For her. For me.
Oh.
I'm saving my wife. Because it's God's wife. So.
I'm going to just check myself out.
Nah. She got to answer the question. I'm sorry, Mom. She got to answer the question.
Oh, my mom, my husband. That
shouldn't be this difficult.
I choose.
Huh?
I choose.
Speak up louder for the camera. You know, the camera can't hear you. Can't hear you, though.
My husband.
There we go. Sorry, Mom. You know what it is. She didn't choose. What was the main reason your last relationship didn't work? I was immature and I ran away like a coward because I wasn't ready for a commitment. That's pretty much it. That's all I got.
I already shared mine. It was not a healthy relationship. So that's it. It was very unhealthy. So yeah. It's not your turn.
No, whose turn it is?
That's just asking about religion. What's the last book you read and what was it about? Like completed?
Dang. I don't remember the name of it. It was that book Pastor Ward gave me. It's about
Play the Man.
Play the Man. Yep, Play the Man. It was about how to be a godly man and to lead your family in the way that God intends us to lead and be the head of the household and how to, do everything that God wants for us and has for us. Really good book. Recommend it.
I'm still reading a book. The last book, well, I'm still reading my book. It's Experiencing God. That's the book that I'm reading.
Good book.
I'm also reading a book called Discerning the Voice of God. I'm also reading another book called The Prophetic Intercessor.
It's a lot of books, right?
I like to read, and while I'm not in school, that is what I'm doing. So, reading.
Wonderful. 4, 6. What's your go-to way to deal with a stressful day?
Bubble bath, candles, complete solitude.
For me, it would be video games.
Video wiggles.
All
right.
Perfect de-stressor.
Your significant other catches a case and is going to be locked up for a long time.
Nice.
Would you hold them down or leave? Explain.
Nice.
I'm going to hold them down.
You got no choice. Why would you hold me down?
Because the Bible don't say nothing about divorce because they went to prison.
It's true.
And I also want to know what, like, I'll be wanting backstories to everything. Like, what's the reason he went?
If you would know.
Give me a scenario.
Wouldn't be a surprise.
Give me a quick scenario. That's okay. The answer is yes. I'm going to hold him down. I love him. The Bible doesn't say nothing about divorce.
I robbed a bank. 2.5 million. Stashed the money away. Still got caught.
Like, why would you do that? Yeah.
Nah, that's not the question.
I'm gonna hold you down. Where the money at?
Wow.
Where the money at though? I'm just playing. I mean, I still will hold him down. That'd be difficult.
I shot 5 mailmen.
No.
Dang.
I'm sorry.
You gone?
You a murderer.
Moses was a murderer.
Okay, so would you?
Moses was a murderer.
Would you?
Huh?
Would you?
What?
Well, what would you do if I went to prison?
Yeah. It's a big deal. I've seen Orange is the New Black.
Go ahead, ask your question.
When my significant other blank, I feel loved. Fill in the blank and explain your answer. My significant other blank. Like,
Whatever it is that I do that makes you feel loved.
I guess expresses that I've done something right or that she appreciates something I've done. Just words of gratitude or what was it, affirmation?
Words of affirmation.
Yeah, that's that thing.
It's one of his love languages. Helps me clean up and cuddle.
All right.
Very simple.
Yeah.
No. Describe your current relationship with your ex is non-existent.
Yeah.
That's such a silly question.
That is a crazy question.
What's the last major goal you accomplished? What obstacles did you have to overcome to do so?
Major accomplishment.
And if you hear our kids, sorry.
I would say really giving my life to God, like not holding back from him anything anymore. There was a point in time before, I would say before the beginning of this year that I was walking with God, but I was still holding on to a lot of things that I wanted to do for myself or just wanted to continue to do. But there became a point in time where I was like, okay, God, here's all of me. So I gave God everything I have, and I've continued to do so since then. And I think that's probably that was the best thing I could have ever done. For me, that's my most amazing accomplishment to date.
Getting into nursing school?
It's a good accomplishment.
And what obstacles? Balancing my time. That's a big obstacle. Like balancing your time in nursing school. And
nursing school's a lot.
It is. Like, just, it's nothing like I thought it would be. It's not a horrible experience by any means. It's doable, but it's just what I thought it was going to be. And then getting in there, having to balance my time that's a big obstacle because I like to be involved with my family. And I've been tucked away. And then you start feeling like I don't want to do this right now. I just want to be with my family. So just trying to balance time for that.
What's the most romantic thing you have ever done for someone? When we first moved to Georgia, in our first little townhouse thing, just for our anniversary, and I made a little heart out of candles, and I cooked her a very nice dinner, and we got dressed up and we had a nice little dinner just at home with the two of us. We danced in the circle of hearts. Well, I guess the heart of candles with a circle. And yeah, I thought it was pretty romantic.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything for that.
Oh, hear that, ladies? Treat your husband.
I do a lot of stuff, but I don't think.
She would say one.
The time I set up to give him a massage. Just rose petals in too. And candles. I just gave him a massage.
Oh, lovely. I think I answered that on one question. Mm-hmm.
Do you consider flirting while in a relationship cheating? Why or why not?
Yes. I mean, and if you want to go back to the Bible, that's adultery. Like lusting after someone that is, or coveting someone that is not, your spouse. That is, in the Bible, that's adultery. So, definitely cheating.
I think that about answers it.
Yeah, definitely 100% cheating. How long do you think a couple should date before becoming official?
Depends on the couple. Everybody's different.
That was what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Like you can't really I wouldn't put a time limit on it. Like some people do it real fast or jump into being official real fast. Some people, take a long time. It's about your comfortability and making sure that one, you're okay and you love yourself and you have dated yourself for the right amount of time to know if you're ready to date somebody. And then two, figuring out if this person that you're deciding to date in pursuit of marriage is, who God has for you, is someone that can enhance your life and your spiritual life. All very important things.
My last card is, what are your thoughts on casual sex? And it says sex when not in an official relationship. That's a no for me. I think no. I have never been one to do anything casual when it comes to, that's not, we're not supposed to be having sex before you're married anyway, but we're human, we all mess up. But that, I've never been like a one night stand. I don't get it. I can't do it. Never have done it.
All right, my thoughts on it now are that, it's not right. You're not supposed to do it. You're not supposed to have sex until you're married. Like I said, we have mistakes, but you want to limit those mistakes to as little as you possibly can. I know we have desires and stuff, but you can wait. You can wait. So let's pump the brakes and wait till you get married,
Not literally
please.
pump them. No pumping.
I'm talking about brakes. I don't know what she's talking about. Do you feel like people should only date their equal? If so, describe your equal. If not, explain. I don't know what equal means.
Somebody who on the exact same level as you.
In what regards?
That's what I'm saying.
Everything?
Yeah, you can go to the next question. That's too loaded of a question.
What does love mean
We've
to you?
answered it already.
Skip on my questions. What's your biggest regret? Would you change your actions to avoid the situation if you could?
Yes. My biggest regret is staying in the unhealthy relationship for as long as I did, and then like trying to normalize the dysfunction. So,
I don't really have to. I guess my biggest regret would be not going to college when I had the opportunity. But I went to the military and got to do a lot of cool stuff, so I wouldn't change it. I don't, I wonder what college would have been like, but I definitely don't regret going to the military. It was a really good experience for me. Had a great time, traveled the world, so yeah, it's not something I really regret. But yeah,
that's it.
Those were questions.
20 questions with us. We'll probably do it again. Probably get some different
That's cool.
cards. That was 20, 10 apiece.
I can't count, so what can you do? What can you do?
We'll see y'all next video.
That was it. Thank you guys for watching again. Definitely be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already.
Share.
Share it with your friends, your family, wherever else you know that homeless guy on the street. Buy him a phone and have him watch it too.
Not the homeless guy on the street.
Why? We might have some nuggets for him. Help him out in his situation.
Bye,
You
guys.
never know.
Bye.
See y'all.